Today, I'm going to be telling you guys about the biggest beginner mistakes in Sonic Racing CrossWorlds that you're probably making right now. Stick around to the end of the video to learn how to become a pro. I hope you guys enjoy, and with that, let's head straight into it. Now, to start off, one of the biggest issues that everyone in the game first makes is giving out your items. If you didn't know, every time you see that red, purple, and black ring portal appear above you, that means someone else has launched an attack on you. There's a very high chance that's gonna deal damage to you and take away both of your items. And not just that, but when it takes away your items, it drops them out behind you. And it won't just take your items away, it'll completely drop them behind you so that your enemies and everyone behind you can take them. And that is honestly a huge mistake, because even if you have items that are useless, it's better to go ahead and use them so that they don't get into your enemy's hands. Let's say you're in first place and you have a green punching bag. There's nothing for you to use it on because you're in first, but if you get hit by one of the portals and your enemies behind you get it, you're screwed because now they can use it against you. So basically, whenever you see that portal coming, whether you like it or not, go ahead and spam all of your items because it means your enemies can't get them. Of course, unless your item is invincibility, because if it is an invincibility item, of course, use it. Another big mistake many CrossWorlds players make is having an insanely horrible and spammy gadget plate combo. You might think this play is good because we have the monster truck starter and the item hoarder kit, but when you think about it, there's not much great. Make sure your play is gonna help you all the way throughout the game and not just near the start. For example, here we have a power character kit and a drift charge kit, which is gonna consistently help me throughout the game. Unless you're trying to troll, taking the monster truck starter really isn't gonna do anything because it gives you the first 15 seconds of a race of monster truck, but then nothing else. The item hoarder kit is good, but not everybody makes use of it effectively. If you're looking for a beginner friendly combo, here's one because it'll help you get used to grabbing tons of rings and air tricks. Of course, you might want to play around and see which gadgets work for you and your character and vehicle. However, again, please make sure you're not using the spammiest ones. The next massive mistake I see all the time is players wasting flat land. You might see a stretch of flat land and think you're good to just cruise along it, but what if I told you there was a better way to use that? See, there's a mechanic called snaking, where you drift and instantly switch to the other direction. It takes a little bit of getting used to, but once you can do it well, you can get insanely fast. You actually make use of flat land and you're not just wasting the space, as you guys can see right here, constantly drifting back and forwards. You might want to use items to increase the speed of the drift charging, or you can use them to give you another drift level, but overall this is really important. Another huge mistake I see players making all the time is wasting first place. See, when you're in first place, you're vulnerable to so many items. First of all, you're vulnerable to everything that someone in second place throws, whether it's a punching bag or spikes. Now, you're also vulnerable to the King Boom Boo, which is basically the spiny shell of Sonic Racing CrossWorlds. Anyone in any place can grab this and hurtle it towards first place, where it'll destroy whoever's there. Whenever people see this, they usually think that inevitable doom is coming for them because they have nothing to do to block it. But what if I told you there was a way to? Alright, now first of all, if you have invincibility, obviously you can get past it, but there's actually another secret way that very few people know about. So if you use the white wisp as soon as the King Boom Boo is about to hit, you might not have known that there's a small chance you actually dodge it. Yeah, that's right, you can completely clip through it, and from what I know, this is completely intentional from the devs. The timing is pretty complicated, but right before it's about to hit, go ahead and use your boost and you'll boost right on past it. And just like that, we absolutely destroyed the King Boom Boo. It takes a lot of practice and is really hard to pull off, but once you get it, you'll feel really good. Alright, now our last tip is to make sure you don't waste your starting boost. It sounds really obvious, but believe me, the starting boost makes a huge difference when you play. Right before the 2 comes on screen, make sure you start holding your acceleration button so that you get the green combo. It gives you an insane speed jump and it'll help you out in the game. Anyways, with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe because it's free, easy, and it'll help me out a ton on my journey to hitting 10,000 subscribers before the end of 2026. In the meantime, click on one of the videos on screen because I'm absolutely sure you'd love it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.